Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to MLB The Show 17 with our second turn third baseman, Benjamin Harrison, here with the Trenton Thunder of the New York Yankees down in Double-A ball, getting ready to play his first game. And yeah, we're excited because he's off to a super hot start. Team's liking what he's doing. He's been a little bit cold as of late. He's batting cleanup today, and he is playing third base. So we're going to see what he can do here with his opportunities. And he's going to start it off here in the field with one on and one out. He's going to get a ground ball that he backhands, sets his feet, throws over to first, takes his time with it, but does get the out. Nice transition play there for him as he able to reach out, grab the ball, and throw it over. See him stepping in here for the first time in this game, batting .286. We're going to see what he can do here. Hopefully he can get himself onto a nice little hot streak and start hitting the ball and get back over 300 where he should be and where he belongs. But in this at-bat, he's going to swing at the fastball on the inside, 94 miles an hour. He strikes out, and he has to go take a seat. Second at-bat here, 0-1. He has a 1-1 count, bottom of the fourth, nobody on, nobody out. First baseman dives but misses it, and he'll be on safely with a ground ball base hit here, and we'll take that. But nothing doing after that. Going to have another opportunity in the field here. Trenton's down 9-0 at this point. And it's going to be a ground ball to him. It's a hot shot. He has to make a little bit of a dive here for it. Grabs it off his knees, sets his feet, sets the target, throws in plenty of time for the out. Nice play over there at the hot corner as he gets a hot shot towards him, but handles it very nicely there. So Ben Harrison here stepping in with a 1-for-3. Had a single back there in the fourth. They're losing 9-4 here at this point. Bottom of the eighth, can he do something with it? Rips this one right back up the middle for a base hit, and that's the second hit of the game for him. Another multi-hit game for our third baseman, Benjamin Harrison here, as he comes away with a solid hit there and some good points to put into his attributes later on. But that'll do for this game here. They do drop the game and lose. He picks up 52 points for his effort in the 9-4 loss, and the average is up to a 291 at this point. So looking pretty decent there. But we're going to hear from the coach because Coach has some news for us.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen.
We like your potential as a third baseman, and the fact is the club has a need at that position at the major league level. What would you think of going forward in that role? My heart's kind of set on second base. Would this be permanent? Whatever I could do to help the Yankees win the championship. Like I've looked around and I saw the roster, taking a look at it with Chase Headley up there. I think it's kind of the best move for us. Move over the third base there. Better opportunity to get to the bigs quicker. And yeah, you know what? We're good. We're a team player.
The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
That's right. We came up as a second baseman, but we'll take what we can get. We'll aim to bring you along as a third baseman then. It doesn't have to affect your training focus. Still work on honing your attributes to get you what you want really down the line. So we have some questions here. Got it, or I can use some coaching on that. I wanted to see what they had to say about the coaching part of it, so we went with that answer.
A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
And now we're talking to the bench coach here. And Benjamin, there's more to a player's skill set is a fit for a given position. The higher they'll be valued in that role, which position you want to talk about. So we're going to go through the choices here of kind of breaking it down. It goes through a couple different choices. So we'll say infield first because that's what we're doing. And then obviously third base. Name the infield position. I'll run down the prototype for you. And let's see what they say about third baseman. So third baseman needs a good glove and a strong arm to make that throw to first. He should also have a good bat. Any other position? And to be... No, I don't think so. Not at this point. I think we're good with that answer. And yeah, that's kind of what we were working on right away. The manager gave us a little bit of a hint with his quote about defense. So we started working on those attributes and that arm for sure. But we're going to jump into another game, and they're putting Benjamin Harrison back into the second spot there in the lineup against the Fighting Phils here. We do have that losing record as we've been dropping some games as of late. But he steps in here with a 290 average and an opportunity here now as the permanent third baseman to make some stuff happen here. He has a runner on at first, and he rips this one into left field, down into the corner. It stays fair, gets into that corner. He'll round first, get into second, and the runner is going home. Does he make it? Yes, slides in plenty of time, and it'll be an RBI stand-up double for Benjamin Harrison. Way to show off that bat there. Way to flash that bat after they gave you the full-time job over at third base before we were kind of DHing for a little while because we had a second baseman ahead of us and plenty of depth at the second base position. We'll take third base all day long if we can keep showing what we got here. So he's on base here, have an opportunity to kind of get home, and he'll round first on that ground ball up the middle, and they're not even going to throw it home. He scores a run there, adding a little bit more points to his totals, and we'll take that every time. So 1 for 1 with a double RBI and a run here. Scores tied 2-2, bottom of the third, 0-1 count. Pitch swung on and lined into right center field. Center fielder moves over, picks up the ball, and Benjamin Harrison will hold there at first with another base hit to add to his already great totals. And again, now we're on a little bit of a streak here. Double, a single, the RBI, 2 for 2. Can he go 3 for 3 here in this one? 0-2 count in the bottom of the sixth. We're down 3-2. He gets his pitch again, swings and rips this one into left field, and it'll drop in front of left fielder for a base hit, regular base hit there, but we'll take it line drive. And yeah, it's 3 for 3 now for Benjamin Harrison, and maybe that hot streak is starting as we are now back over 300. 302 now is the batting average, and that's kind of where we want to live, in that 300 range. We think he can be that guy, you know. Takes the swing on the pitch, lined into right field. Right fielder, it'll drop right in front of him there, and it'll be a base hit as he couldn't come in quick enough to make the catch. But a chance here on the base paths for Benjamin Harrison as this one's lifted out to right field, and it'll be gone. It's a home run, so he will get the first to home on a hit points, giving him 11 more points for just kind of being on base. And that's kind of what we want him to do for this team, be the guy who gets on and then scores that run behind the bigger bats that can hit home runs. He's not the home run hitter. He's the contact guy. He's going to be the best hitter on the team to score the runs for them. But the Trenton Thunder are going to come away with the win here, and we're going to get our first chance to talk to the media.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media.
So we're going to talk to the media here, and they're going to ask us some questions. Benjamin, you turned in quite a performance in this game. The fans were chanting your name. What's it like hearing that? And we have a couple different options here. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm just happy to know what my name is, you know? And, yeah, we'll go with that.
If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters.
And we're ready. They certainly do now, Benjamin. You got their attention. I'm not looking for attention. I just want to help the team. I guess that's good, but fans can be fickle. And I got to admit, it does feel good. I love the fans. We're going to go with that one. I kind of like the way that one sounds. Got to get them in our corner for when we have those bad times.
This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Yeah, it's called diplomacy and trying to handle the media, especially in New York. We know how that could be. Great game, Benjamin. Keep it up. And we'll see that he picked up 145 points, picking up his first 4 for 4 at the AA level, giving him an extra little boost there. And our next game, they're going to put him into the cleanup spot here. Kind of a weird situation, but if he can drive people in who are in scoring position, what does it matter to us? We'll take whatever chance we can get here. And yeah, you know what? We'll clean up the base paths. We could do that, whether it's done without power or not. First chance here with 2 outs. He's going to rope one into center field. Smack dab on that one. He'll be on safe. There was nobody on. It was 2 outs, but he does get on base and keeps the inning alive for now. But nothing doing with that, and he'll get a ground ball here. Throws this one over to second base after he fields it down to first for the double play, but cannot turn it quickly enough. That was going to be a tough turn on that one, but he does what he can to get his end of the deal done. So bases loaded here with 1 out, and he's going to get a hot shot that he has to kind of dive for. He makes the dive, makes the catch. He's going to throw it across the diamond for the shore out to first base. Gets that in plenty of time, and that's the out there. Gets a good infield assist there for that diving catch. Extra points and a nice play. We'll catch the replay on that one. As you can see, he kind of gets in there, backhands it. It has to get back up and set his feet to throw it across the diamond, and he does so calmly without panicking too much, knowing that he's not going to be able to get those other runners. However, stepping in here now with a 308 average and a 1-0 count with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth, and he gets plunked on the hip there. So that one coming, kind of turns into it so it doesn't get hurt too badly, and he will take his base. Works his way around to third here. There's 2 outs with bases loaded now in the bottom of the sixth. We're down 4-2. Let's see what they can do here. This one is lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder goes back, makes the catch, and nothing doing for that one. He cannot score, but he does get the points for being in scoring position. his at bat here in the 7th. There's one on, over at third, one out. Grounds this one to second base, throw it on to first for out number 2, but he gets the RBI as he's able to hit it in the opposite direction and able to get that run to get across there for his team, doing what he can when he can there. So 1 for 3 now in the game. Stepping in again with a tie score here in the bottom of the 9th, 4-4. One out. Ripped into left field. The left fielder dives but misses it. He will get around first. Going into second base here. Looks like he might want to head for third, but nope. He slows up and stands in there with a double. Wisely on that one. And maybe, hopefully, they can send him home to get the lead here in this one. We'll see what happens with that, but we'll catch the replay as the left fielder dives and completely misses it and gets into the corner. We're in the top of the 11th now. He has a fielding opportunity here. He's going to see the pitch, and it's going to be grounded right at him. Backhands it quickly. Sets, throws, gets the target across the diamond for the out there, and stops that one going from that. Trenton Thunder do win this game, although I do not know how because they did not show us, but that's okay. We pick up 173 points for that extra inning game there. We are now over 308 batting average, and we're going to take some of those points and dump it into our attributes there to see if we can't raise his overall. He's at a 60 currently, so he's doing pretty good as he's progressing really nicely here as we've been picking up a lot of extra points with his stellar play lately, and we're happy with that. But now that we are the permanent third baseman, we got to set our sights on getting to AAA and then to the majors. And I feel like we are on the fast track here with this player. So thank you guys for stopping by. Leave your comments below. A like for the video always helps. I will see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.